How to buy a car. Today's topic is leasing or financing. In this video, we're talking about which one is better, leasing your next car or financing it to get the most value and avoid costly mistakes. If you already know what to choose, check out other useful videos, how to buy car, trade in, how to buy car transaction, and others. Driving in Style by Val Jurin, aka Black Russian. Yes, from Russia with love. And yes, I'm a car salesperson, but the one to whom service comes first, sales second. And that's how every car I'm delivering to my clients comes with a 5-star reviews from those clients. Besides, I enjoy helping people. Enjoy is a keyword, so like and subscribe so I can help more people with this useful information. Here we go. Both leasing and financing have benefits and downside. Anyone tells you one is better than the other, don't listen. Or listen, but think about your specific situation. That's a better approach. In general, if you would like to have a new car every 2, 3, 4 years and the least amount of problems, think to go with the lease in general. Because the new cars break less, surprise, and you don't have to worry about car depreciation, which happens most in the first 2, 3, 4 years exactly. In general, leasing option overall costs more than financing option overall. Even some people think the opposite because they confused smaller monthly payments on the leasing, forgetting that after you're done with, let's say, 36 months term with financing, you stop monthly payments and still have a car, while leasing, you don't have a car unless you start new monthly payments for a new car. The one of the good thing about leasing is the car, if the car is good for you, literally, and you fell in love with that, there is an option, and do explore it, to purchase it at the end of the lease at the price that is built in your paperwork. So no surprises there. Good. Now, if you like to feel ownership of the car and plan to have it for longer than 3, 4 years, think to go with finance. Because the longer you have the car, the more economical sense financing has. In general, financing option overall cost less than leasing option. Again, because you still have a car and can sell it or keep it driving it. That assuming you can sell the car later at a good price, which is not always the case. Plus, some brands depreciate more than the others. So, rather than think about prices, think in terms of benefits and downsides of each option, specifically for you. For example, who Lease is definitely not for? Someone like me, who loves road trips. I took my family on a week-long trip from New York, New Jersey to Miami and back with stops at beautiful Savannah and Charleston. A week-long trip to Niagara Falls and Toronto, Thousand Islands, beautiful Montreal, and back to New York and New Jersey in the summer, of course, and many others. That gives me great sense of freedom. Miles are the big factor in the price of the lease. Anything passes 15, 20,000 a year, maybe start thinking financing instead of leasing. Most people choose 36 months. That's 3 years for lease with about 10,000 miles a year. And by the way, how do you figure that out, right? You know when you got your last car and the mileage on odometer back then. Even new cars come with some mileage. For example, you drove 30,000 miles, you know that, in last 2.5 years. 365 days multiplied by 2.5 is 912 days. Now you take that 30,000 miles, divide those 30,000 miles by 912 days, that's about 33 miles a day, multiply by 365 days, that's about 12,000 miles a year. Here we go. Assuming that you stay with a similar driving pattern. Or let's say you got a new job at a new location, so you are not sure. Go to the Google map, check the mileage both ways, and multiply it by 5 days and 52 weeks in a year. if you don't take vacations, or less if you do. And I hope you do. Plus a few extra miles a day to drive around. Why is it important to figure out lease mileage? Because it costs you less to pay for them up front than to pay for them later as a penalty for going over. When leasing, you also pay so-called acquisition fee, about $1,000. With financing, you don't. Now let's talk about zero down payment promotions you see, options you see, zero down payment. Pay attention. There is no free lunch. You know that. You just move that money to bigger monthly payments. But the real math even worse and works like this. Whether leasing or financing, the bigger down payment produces not just smaller monthly, but even more importantly, smaller overall cost. Driving in Style by Valjurin, aka Black Russian, helping you simply get more for your hard-earned money. We only live once, you deserve it.